keeps cracking. Snow White awoke and sat up. She was not afraid anymore. The friendly animals led her along a little path. Soon they came to a small house. Snow White tapped at the door. Is anyone home? The animals pushed open the door. Snow White followed them into the house. She saw a table and 7 little chairs. There were also 7 little bowls. My goodness, she said, 7 little children must live here. Where are their parents? I wonder who they are. She went into the kitchen. What a mess! There were dirty dishes everywhere. These are certainly 7 messy little children, she said.
What do you have a man voice for her?
I think I will clean their house for them. Then perhaps they will let me live here with them. Snow White got down on her hands and knees and cleaned the floor. Then she washed all the dirty dishes. The deer and the rabbit helped her. When the cleaning up was done, Snow White and the animals went upstairs. There she found 7 little wooden beds. Snow White lay down and soon fell asleep. Not far away, 7 little men were climbing out of a cave. They had been working there all day, digging diamonds. Now it's time to go home. As they walked through the woods, they sang, oh fuck, hi-oh, hi-oh, it's home from where we go. The 7 dwarfs walked up to the very house where Snow White was sleeping. It was that house. There's a light on in our house, said one. Somebody must be in there, said another. They were men. They were a little scared. Quietly, they crept into the house. They looked on it. The floor is clean, said one of them. The dishes have been washed, said another. Who do you suppose did this? Asked the third.
They're men.
One by one, the dwarves tiptoed up the stairs. Perhaps somebody was hiding up there. They pushed against the door. Suddenly it opened and the dwarves fell into the bathroom. The noise woke up Snow White. She sat up, her eyes wide open.
Ready for a blowjob.
Oh my, she said, that is just rude. You are not little children, you're little men. That is right, said one of the dwarves, but who are you? I am Snow White, said the princess. The does. Wait, oh, I'm Doc. The doe. What the fuck? I'm Doc, said the dwarf with the eyeglasses. He seemed to be the leader. It's Piggy. I'm happy, said the little man with the big smile. And my name is Grumpy, said the one with the grouchy face. I'm bashful, said the poor dwarf. He did not look at Snow White, he was twisting his beard. I'm Sneezy. Oh, that's so sexy. I'm Sneezy, said the next one between sneezes. Oh, my legs hurt so bad I have to go with my arm. My name is Sleepy, said the 6th dwarf, and that's Dopey, he added, pointing to the little man beside Snow White. He never says anything. The 7 dwarfs took Snow White. They eat different accents, and they were very hungry. Nobody cooked supper for everybody. It was easy for so many people to help. It's the best food I ever ate. Even Grumpy did not look as grumpy as usual. It was just like having a party with Snow White at the table. Later that night, the dwarfs sat in a circle around Snow White. The princess told the little man about the wicked queen who wanted to kill her. Look at Dopey, what a faggot. Oh, Snow White, you must stay here and live with us, said Doc. I'm black. We will hide you from the queen. She looks... What the fuck is wrong with her? She looks like a snake. She has two... She's a slit. She's like Voldemort. The next morning, the dwarfs went off to work. Snow White waved goodbye to them. Don't let anyone in, Doc told her. The queen may be looking for you. What a faggot. But the queen was not looking for Snow White. She was looking into her magic mirror. Mirror on the wall. That was the one. Ow. There's plastic underneath my leg. Now who's the fairest one of all? She asked. The mirror answered. In the house of the 7 dwarfs.
You're doing it wrong.
Snow White still lives. She is the fairest one of all. Snow White still lives, cried the angry queen. What's the about that? She marched down the steep and winding stairs to a secret room under the castle wall. In that dark place, the queen grabbed a dusty bottle from the shelf. She took a long drink from the old bottle. Poof! She turned into an ugly witch. Then the witch took 2 more bottles, a green bottle and a red one. She poured them into a big iron pot. She was making a magic brew. Next, the old witch dipped an apple into the pot. 1 taste of this, she said, and Snow White's eyes will close forever. The witch took the magic apple to the house of the 7 dwarfs. There she found Snow White with her animal friend. "Oh, no, my pet," said the Wicked Witch. "Here, take one of my lovely apples." "Thank you," said Snow White, as she took a big bite. Suddenly she fell to the ground. Her eyes were closed as if in a deep sleep. Go to Yochi. I want to go to Yochi.
Thank you for telling me
The story's not over.
Ha!
Brother, I wasn't gonna kill
my
myself.
fill has burst. Snow White sleep. I hope she sleep forever. The queen did not see all the animals running off into the woods. The animals ran into the cave of the 7 dwarfs. They were in a house, though. It's not a cave. "Something is wrong," said Doc. "Snow White must be in
No, where
trouble."
they're like digging for.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Diamonds. They're happy. The 7 dwarfs raced home to help the princess. The Wicked Witch saw the dwarfs coming. She began to run. She ran so fast she even looked where she was going. And that was the end of her. The dwarf... Bitch. The dwarf found Snow White in deep sleep. "Wake up," said Doc. Took it in the head. "Wake up, please wake up."
They didn't even say like how she died. Like she wasn't even looking where she was going, and that was the end of her.
But no matter what they did, they could not wake the princess. The dwarfs made a beautiful golden bed. They put Snow White on it. Day after day, they watched over her. Day after day, they put flowers on her and the field the princess left. Time passed. Then one day a prince came riding forth into the woods. He had heard the princess who lay there and sleeping in the golden bed. The handsome prince found the sleeping princess. He saw that she was more beautiful than the flowers around her bed. He bent down and kissed her. He's blonde. Snow White opened his feet. Ew, oh my god! He's orange.
Who?
The prince.
Snow White opened her eyes. At last the wicked spell was broken. She sat up, smiling at the handsome prince. How the dwarfs cheered! How they laughed and danced and sang. The prince put Snow White on his horse and carried her up to his castle. There they were married and lived happily ever after, and the 7 dwarfs came often to visit at their castle. That is stupid, because why wouldn't the dwarfs just live with them?